there, it's Debbie with the Pickin Coop Farmstead, and I'm out in my garden today. It's Monday morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful day out here. It's about 10:30. I just got done feeding my chickens, and I have a problem with my chickens. They've been pecking eggs every once in a while, so I think it's only like 1 out of 5 of the hens is pecking. I thought it was mice. I don't know. Somebody suggested putting fake eggs in there. I did that. They stopped for a while, and now they're back at it again. So they've been eating the same food all along. They get the bar ale, scratch, whatever you call it, layer crumble. And it's got oyster shell, it's got corn, it's got all this stuff. Plus, they get all of our leftovers. They get veggie scraps from the garden. They get medicinal herbs. They have plenty to eat. So I don't know what's going on. If you guys know how to fix that, let me know in the comments. Anywho, it's been a week yesterday since I put alfalfa pellets on my garden. So I'm going to put some more of these guys on today. But first, I kind of wanted to show you I think it's progress. It's crazy to me how much healthier my plants look. You guys might not be able to notice it, but I certainly have. So let's take a look at some progress. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this kale. This kale has grown a good 4 inches, and it's really dark now. It's got all kinds of new growth in it. I can't really tell much on my Brussels sprouts, but look at these broccolis. They have grown about 4 inches. That's quite a bit. And this one has really spread out. I just harvested broccoli off it yesterday, and it's already getting more. I mean, look at the leaves on it. Beautiful. So I'm a firm believer, I think, in the whole alfalfa. Look, here's a bee. Look at that lovely, taking that picture. Oh, she's beautiful. He's beautiful. Look at my cauliflowers looking great. The plants looking great. But look at all the new buds on my zinnias. I mean, it's just loaded. It wasn't like that last week. Let's see, let's come over here. Look how much these beans have grown. It's crazy. Look over there. You can see my lemongrass has grown. Ooh, the comfrey. Look at that. Everything is looking good. Really, really good. I'm excited. And over here, let's come around. Let's look. Look at how much my tomatoes have grown out. I trimmed them way back. Now they have gobs of leaves and they're growing like nuts again. All of the flowers look good. Look at the celery. Wow. Celery's looking, it gave it quite the boost. So what I'm going to do, oh look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some more today. I wanted to show you, I have a few carrots down in here. Not a lot. I'm telling you, I'm just not a good carrot grower. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But look at here. Look at my hibiscus. It was only like right to here. Look at the growth on that. All of the flowers again. These guys, my cucumbers, I think I'm going to make an executive decision to rip them out today. They're not really, I just picked the last of them, I think yesterday. So yeah, they're going to come out. Look at this craziness. This wasn't like this last week. So between the rainwater, I think, and the, look at this. I mean, these are like bare stems of my tomatoes, but I'm sorry, between the rainwater and the alfalfa pellets, I think even my holy basil, which wasn't doing much of anything. It's just, and look at the beans. Look how dark. Because I did cut all the dead ones off, but look how dark, and the beans are just coming on like crazy. And I'm thinking, now I still don't have any blooms that I can see on my loofahs, which is sad, but that's okay. What else do we have that's going crazy? More beans over here. Oh yeah, look. This is my little walking onions. They're popping up. Super excited about that. These guys are really green again. These are my little moonbeam tomatoes. Everything's looking just super. So I'm a firm believer, I'm going to say, in our alfalfa pellets. Come over here. Oh yeah, look at the tomatillos going nuts. I think even, oh, look at the eggplant. Holy guacamole, it's grown up and blooming. That's grown about 4 inches. Oh, look at this one. This one split off and got a new, they're looking more like actual eggplants now. Let's see what we got going on over here. Wow, look at all this beautiful green. Look at the blooms. I hope you can see them with the sunlight. Lots of blooms here. Gabby picked so many beans yesterday, and all the leaves are really dark green. Oh, look. Red noodle beans. Oh, yay. I didn't think I was going to get any. Oh, look at this one. Super excited. All right, so I'm going to say, look at all these new guys. This has all been since I fertilized. I'm super excited. Look at all the leaves. These things were like skeletons because I trimmed them so much. And we did get like a whole bunch of cucamelons yesterday. Here's one right here. And they hadn't done a whole lot of anything. I get one here, 2 there. And we probably picked 15 or 20 yesterday. We ate them, of course, but let's look over here. Everything's looking just fantastic. Look at down there. Let's see. So I don't want to walk down there and be lazy, but look at that. It's huge now. It was huge before, but look at all the blooms. So I'm going to say the alfalfa pellets were a definite plus. And how easy is that? You just want to make sure when you buy them that you get 100% alfalfa. You don't want any fillers in with it. And you want to get organic, of course, because you're putting it in your garden. Look what else I have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 so far. This is the music garlic. And let's see, I'm not really seeing any of the other yet, but that's okay. It'll come up. Look at my green onions. They're going crazy too. Look at those guys. I'm excited about that. The other onions, I don't know. Let's look over here. These are bulbing onions right here. I almost think I need to move this marigold. There we go. So it gets a little more sun. But they're looking nice and green though. But my little single ones, there's only like maybe 3 or 4 in here left. Like there's one, there. So we don't know. I'm just going to leave them in there though. They'll keep getting watered, fertilized. So yeah. Another thing I'm going to do today, I'll tell you what I'm going to do first, and then I'm going to do my fertilizing, and then I'm making my out. Sorry, I'm talking and doing things at the same time. I'm going to be picking some of my dried beans. But what I did, let me show you. Hold on. Let me fix this. Sorry about that. So what I was saying, I was going to be picking some of my beans that have dried in the pods on the plants. However, I have so many different kinds of beans out here, I just didn't want to grab them all and put them in a container. Then I'd be like, well, what's this? What's that? Some of them are very identifiable, like cattle beans, for instance. They're white with brown speckles. But I brought out my little, I probably should have brought sandwich bags, but I brought these little snack bags, if you can see them. There you go. And then I have a marker and I can write on here what they actually are. So, and then when I get them in the house, I'll put them on a paper plate to finish drying, and I'll mark right on the paper plate. That way I don't get them mixed up, because I want to save several of them for seed. Some of them are just going to be dried beans that I cook, and hopefully I get enough to do that. I don't know. And then, but the other seed or beans are going to be seed to grow next year. Okay, so I'm just going to show you one. Now right down here, let me get these guys out of the way. This is a little cattle bean plant. So I want to write on here cattle. You don't even have to write beans. Beans are very identifiable, but I'm just going to put cattle. And then I'm going to put the dried pods in this bag. That way I know exactly what they are. And I'm telling right now, I've got too small of bags, but you get the idea. So I'm going to go along and do all of my dried beans and put them in here. So I'll finish out this plant. The green ones I'm going to leave on, because optimally you want them to dry on the plant. That one down there is not dry. I think I might have just tore this, darn it. I got more though, don't worry, I got more. All right, oh, I missed one right here. There we go. All right, so I got these beans done. Hold on, I gotta go see what the hubby's doing. Back, that's all the beans that I'm going to pick in this particular bed. So I'm going to move along, but I'm going to sprinkle this bed while I'm here. No sense in doing twice the work. There we go. Woo, hang on, kids. So yeah, here we are. That bed is complete. So this is my bounty today. I got a bag full of cattle beans. Come on, little spider, off you go. Oh, it was a ladybug. And I got some ideal market pole beans. I have a bunch on there that are really big towards the bottom, but I don't want to pick them yet because they're not dried. Then I've got a nice mortgage lifter tomato. I got a bunch of other little tomatoes, little bell pepper laying on the ground. Got some more tomatillos. And look at this one lone beet. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but I know the beet greens will be. This was from last year. Who knew? It came up. All right, so I think I did pretty good today. I probably could have done some more alfalfa pellets, which all need to come out. I didn't get my little blue buckets done, and they need to be fertilized, especially because it's such a small space, a small amount of soil in there compared to the beds. I put a lot more alfalfa pellets on today. I sprinkled it a lot more liberally now that I know that my plants can withstand that. I'm just going to add a little more. And so, yeah, overall, I'm really, really pleased with that. That's an easy, cheap fix. I got a 50-pound bag of bar ale, uh, oh, what do you call that stuff? Alfalfa pellets, sorry. 100% alfalfa pellets that are organic for 20 bucks. It was on sale, so I saved like $2 or $3, I think. So for $23, and I'm just going to keep adding that as I go, and that will help amend my soil as well. So I'm excited. All right, guys, I gotta go. It's getting kind of hot out here. I hope the sun is shining where you are. I hope you're happy, healthy, safe. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, subscribing, and sharing. And then also, God bless you all and happy gardening. Until next time, bye bye.